Michigan State University, the nation's pioneer land-grant university, the birthplace of Earvin Magic Johnson, and where he put Spartan basketball on the map. 37 years after Magic's dream became a reality, another hometown superstar has the chance to leave a permanent mark on MSU basketball and achieve his own dreams.
He's kind of the utility knife.
Valentine wants another three. Give it to him. Valentine heating up.
Valentine, the answer.
Off the glass and in.
He can do no wrong, Dan. He can do no wrong. He's doing it all. Might as well go sell some popcorn as well.
The lob upstairs, Valentine. Excellent vision.
Shot clock's at 3. Valentine has to let it fly. Of course it goes in because he's Denzel Valentine. Valentine throws it up and banks it in. Are you kidding me?
It's time for Valentine.
I think he's the best player in the country.
Valentine lobs it. Schilling slams it. A special delivery.
Valentine deep in the clock. Got to hurry in. Valentine is absolutely on fire.
And how about Valentine with a 50-foot pass to Costello to answer?
But the star of stars certainly has to be Mr. Valentine. He's been a super here tonight.
I've seen a lot of basketball in my day, and that young man is a special player. And I could talk about the versatility of his skill set all day long, about him shooting the ball or him putting the ball down the ground, but the fact of the matter is it comes down to he's just a winner. And I love watching him play because it makes me remember how fun this game should be.
He's got a unique skill set. He's big enough and strong enough to rebound the ball in a crowd, and every defensive rebound's an opportunity for a transition basket. In that way, he's Magic-esque. He really is.
Denzel Valentine. You've heard his name, you've seen him play, but what keeps him going? What makes him strive for more each and every day? Points, assists, rebounds, you name a basketball stat, and Denzel will be near the top. Besides his dream to play in the NBA, Denzel's drive is more than a surface passion.
I started playing sports at a young age, 3. I was on flag football team with my brother. And, I used to be the kid not wanting to be there, just wanting to play with my toys and things like that. I used to be picking in the grass. My dad used to get mad at me all the time. That's where it started. And then from there on, I was playing football, playing up with my brother, and then playing up basketball. I was always the little kid trying to get on the court, just playing hard, doing whatever I can to show off in front of my brother, and my brother's friends and things like that. And then from there on, that's where I started working and getting better and loving football and basketball.
Carlton was the one who really developed their basketball love and their skills and what came along with that love. But our boys had that passion for basketball. They were never forced or were placed in a position where they had to play basketball. We asked them multiple times, is this what you really want to do? Do you really want to play? Oh yes, oh yes. They love basketball, and you can tell they do.
Denzel was a guy that I've known since 3rd grade, and because of his dad Carlton and his brother Drew, and Denzel worked on his game. He was a good football player. He got hurt. He worked on his game. He spent time. He worked on his body. He'd get up early in the morning, lifting and running and shooting, and so unselfish that when I went and watched him his senior year when Bryn and Zap from Iowa played with him, those other guys were better players in some ways because Zell just kind of did his thing, didn't let anything bother him, wasn't looking for points, wasn't hunting points. He was doing what a great player should do. He was making everybody around him better.
When he was getting recruited, we would go on trips, and I think he was really waiting for Michigan State to recruit him, to be honest. I think Denzel needs that verification, that feeling of knowing he's okay, knowing that he's doing a great job. And I think he gets that by looking over and seeing us there.
My family is one of the biggest things to me. It's the most important thing to me besides God, you know. My dad and mom always talk about priorities, and it's God, families, you know, schooling and sports in that order. So, you know, family is number 2. And, you know, that's why I have these tattoos that I got right now. You know, I have 3 big portraits of them on my back. I got, you know, them on my arm, just to remind myself why I'm doing it for. You know, every time I look in the mirror, it's not coming off, so I gotta look at them, or, you know, look at it every single day when I wake up and look in the mirror. I gotta see that. So it gives me a reminder to get up, get going, you know, don't give up, don't quit. You know, you're doing it for your family. You know, everybody from Lansing pretty much has cousins here, this and that. You know, they know everybody here. Well, my dad's from D.C. and my mom is from Monroe, but moved up here, went to East Lansing High School, then went to school here. So she doesn't have a lot of family here. All her family, some of her family's in Chicago, Florida, California. Being here and sticking together, not having a lot of people here, just depending on each other. Us 4, my mom, dad, brother, and myself, we depended on each other so much. We hung out with each other all the time, and from I can remember, we've always, you know, had the strongest connection out of anyone I know.
In less than a week, Denzel will complete his circle of playing in East Lansing, from watching the Spartans play as a kid in the stands to leading MSU and leaving his own mark on Michigan State history.
When he was 12 years old, he wrote this paper. It was for a writing assignment, and the last thing he said is, when I grow up, I'm going to be an NBA star. I don't think he's ever wanted to do anything else in his whole life. I don't think he has anything else in his mind. That's all he's ever wanted to do. And he will do anything. He will shoot for 15 hours. He will change his whole body, as everyone can see he's done. He will do anything to get that goal and reach that goal. So I know that anything I'm feeling right now, these tears are selfish.
Every high schooler or every little kid wants to just go straight to the NBA, make money, be famous, things like that. But it doesn't work like that for everybody. And not mad, but I used to always get upset, you know, like freshman and sophomore year, when they would be talking about players being 1 and done and 2 and done, and I wasn't one of them. And it was kind of depressing for me, sometimes. But thanks to the support staff I got with Coach Izzo and my dad and my mom, it doesn't work like that for everybody. They kept encouraging me to work hard and kept it real with me. You know, saying, you know, those guys are different. You're different. Everybody's not going to be a 1 and 2 and done. You know, sometimes it's a process, and maybe that's just not for you. And you got to enjoy the process at the end of the day, man. College has been the funnest time of my life. You know, I've spent 4 years here at a wonderful university, met a lot of new people, got to go to 4 years of Spartan football games, got to experience a hockey game, been to Germany, Italy. You know, all these experiences that had I not gone to college or been a 1 and done, maybe I wouldn't experienced and met, and donors and, you know, everything just about college is why college is fun, and it's the best experience of your life, probably.
Did I think he could get as good as he's gotten? No. I didn't think Draymond could. I didn't think he could. Do they walk on a similar path? Yes. In fact, Zell was probably ahead of Draymond when he got here as far as knowing how to work and what to do. And, you know, it helps when your dad's a coach and, you know, and you go through that stage. But as far as a guy that works at it, lives in the gym, and no issues in school, all those criteria, and then the guy that rallies guys to go to the movies, guys to go to out to eat, he's always in the middle of everything. Yeah, I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss that tremendously. I'm gonna miss his texts at night. I'm gonna miss the phone calls. Coach, I can't wait till the game 2 days from now. Coach, I wanna do this week. Coach, we gotta do this. I'm gonna miss that a lot. Hopefully he'll be sending me some from the NBA.
Denzel Valentine has had the progression, the normal progression of a great player. It's kind of a throwback in that way because now, because there have been so many talented players that have come into college and have been successful right away, that's almost expected of a highly rated All-America caliber high school player. Denzel came in and he had some rough edges, like really talented passer, but you know, if you're sitting in the third row, he may hit you. Wasn't a great shooter coming out of high school, but you could see, man, he's got game, he's different, he's got vision, he's got an understanding of what's going on out there that isn't the norm. But it's taken a while to, like, he's gotten better every year, and it's taken a while to be a finished product. He's a finished product now, and I think everybody's seeing what that means, that he scores, he shoots a really high percentage. Like, I think guys can become much better shooters. Like, he's a really good shooter now. He's got a reliable, repeating stroke. His hand position on the ball, everything's so much better. And his passes, like, he's got a high assist rate, low turnover. So he's gotten rid of some of the stuff that led to a lot of turnovers earlier in his career. And he's an unbelievable leader. You know, you don't want to compare anybody to Draymond Green in that regard, because it's kind of like comparing an athlete to LeBron. It's not fair. But he's got some of that in him, where he reminds you he does everything on the floor and he takes responsibility for others out there, and it's really been fun. If you love basketball, it's fun to watch Denzel play.
Hard work, long days, early mornings, film studies, the works. Denzel Valentine has given his all to Michigan State. And now, with a bright future ahead, that hard work is paying off. Because when you play for something bigger than yourself, and for people other than yourself, good things happen for programs, people, and family.
Back here in Columbus, all set for Ohio State and Michigan State. First meeting of the season, they'll meet twice here in a very short stretch as we wrap up the season series. And 7 of the last 9 games between these teams decided by 4 points or less.
Here comes Valentine to running Forbes on the baseline. Kicks it in the side to Harris. Harris pulls up mid-range jump shot, nothing but net. That's his first 2. Williams, a jump shot top of circle right over the top of Costello. That's something.
But Michigan State does that better than anyone in the country. You score, don't celebrate, we're scoring right on you.
Mike, that's the beauty of Tom Izzo.
Pressure applied by Ohio State full court. With the ball, Valentine head fake. Here comes a 3 ball. He got it.
Clark was free. What a pass, Mike. Where the difference in this Spartan team, they are just so good at the three-point line. 7 of 10 in this half. Bryn Forbes, top of the conference, shooting threes. Knocks another one down. Michigan State back up 5. Aaron Harris with a takeaway, going the other way, chased down, able to connect on the layup. And Ohio State may need a timeout here. He just passed Draymond Green on the Michigan State points list. Drilled another 3, by the way.
I know.
On the road in crunch time. I like hoops, I'm telling you. The kid's unbelievable.
Forbes, turn, toss, triple. 4 of them in this half.
Aaron out front. On the side, Forbes. He's wide open for another 3. He got it. Bryn Forbes is now 7 of 9.
Nobody wants to hear from a player, man, you dissed me. Because nobody got dissed harder than Costello would have, and he's getting ready to dunk on the whole building.
45 seconds to go in the game. 79-62 Michigan State. Loose ball picked up by...
Here is what's his dunk?
Early left it for Van Dyke.
Best jumper on the team is Van Dyke.
Matt Van Dyke.
With the Spartans busy on the court as Big Ten competition heats up, we wanted to give you, the fans, an opportunity to connect with the team by submitting questions for the players. Here's just some of what we got.
When you were a kid, what did you want to be grow up? Basketball player.
NBA basketball player.
Well, I wanted to be an Olympian, a track star.
I wanted to play in the NFL when I was a kid.
A stay-at-home mom, if I'm allowed to say that. That was always my dream job. I thought it was extremely easy, and then I found out it's not very easy. But when I was a kid, it was great.
You know, I wanted to be on the SWAT team. I used to want to be a A sniper in the Marines.
A computer technologist or a computer person, whoever, the type of people who fix computers and stuff. I was real into computers and stuff.
How old were you when you were first able to dunk? I was in the 8th grade, so I might have been, 14, something like that, around that age maybe, 13.
6th grade.
I think 8th grade was when I was first able to. It was a sorry dunk, very terrible.
I was 16, about to go on 17 maybe, or 15, going on 16. 14?
It's funny, I was in the 7th grade when I was first able to dunk, but I didn't get my first dunk in the game till my freshman year in high school.
I think the 11th grade.
If you had your own hashtag, what would it be? Hashtag KA0, because I'm number 0.
Team Davis.
Matt McQuaid and Matt Van Dyke and I came up with our own hashtag that hopefully some people will come across. Matt Mondays, so hashtag Matt Mondays. You guys can put pictures of us or whatever you guys want, but that's the hashtag I would do.
I play for God.
I always have to say hashtag Martom.
All glory to God would be one, or Natty will be the next one.
Flow like water. That's what it would be, flow like water. You gotta flow. You just gotta be smooth in life, flow like water flows,
Why does Ford slam the court with his hands and kiss both his hands like 20 times throughout the game? Well, Bren is kind of OCD. I think that's what makes him such a good shooter. He's so consistent in what he does, but that also gives him some weird quirks, like kissing his hands and touching his feet. We make fun of him about it all the time, but he does it more in the locker room, like when he puts on each sock, like kisses his hand, puts a sock on, kisses his hand again, puts the other sock on. It's kind of weird, but oh well. He shoots well. We'll let him do it.
I think it's because he has OCD.
OCD. What was your favorite game in elementary PE class? What was that game called? I think it was Mission Impossible or something.
Capture the flag.
It's an easy one, dodgeball.
There was a bunch of obstacles across the gym floor and you couldn't touch the floor.
Other than basketball, probably kickball or football.
I enjoyed dodgeball the most.
You had to be on a scooter or there was a little area, you could be in one little area.
Kickball.
Dodgeball. I always love the opportunity to hit some little girls with dodgeballs and make them cry.
I forget I think it was called Mission Impossible though. That was probably my favorite one.
Who on the team has the best singing voice? I think that's a pretty, I would say that's a battle between Aaron Harris and Tom, for sure.
Tom might think he has it. Well, I think I could take that one. I'll take that one. I'm the best singer on the team.
Tom has the best singing voice on this team.
That's a competition between Aaron Harris and Tum Tum. They like battling it out and even sing the same song and singing some duets sometimes.
Me, of course.
Tom probably got the best singing voice.
Tom or Aaron Harris.
It is. It's me. It's me. But I ain't gonna give it to myself. I'm gonna give it to the next best. Tum Tum. You know what I mean? Tum Tum has the next best singing voice. But everybody knows it's me. I got a real smooth singing voice. But don't ask me to just sing on the spot. I'm not. I'm probably not gonna do it. You gotta catch me. You gotta catch me sometime. You know what I mean? So listen in.
Michigan State team is on a roll, playing tremendous basketball. Big surprise with March looming.
I think that they may be playing as well as any team in the nation at this point, and maybe as well as any team that Tom Izzo has had at this point in the last decade.
There's a little bit of work going on down there. Nice work over there by Dickerson. Shots away. No. Rebound Michigan State. Valentine's on the move. Five pass down low to Davis, who gets right behind the Nittany Lions defense for the easy two.
Peyton Banks floater caught underneath by Tum Tum Nairn, and the Spartans looking to push again. Valentine, little hesitation. Back out to Nairn, who finds Clark for three.
Deontay Davis out front. Valentine, here comes a three. He got it. Well, that's his first long ball of the game.
Valentine with the intercept. Valentine on the push. Found Forbes in transition. Valentine a lot. Costello for the push. Wow. Valentine in transition, pops the three.
Always a threat when he has the basketball. You've got to pick him up from the parking lot, and you got to pick up Brent Ford from his apartment.
Oh, what a rejection by Davis. Garner still down in traffic as Peyton Banks and company with 8 seconds to shoot.
Bounce pass on the wing to Davis, 10 on the shot clock. Now to Valentine. He gets a pick. Here comes a three out front. He got it.
Here's Valentine. Costello finds Davis for the two-handed flush.
Justin Clinic cutting up the defense.
Being guarded over there by Reeves. Probably he'll settle for three. He got that one.
The rebound to Marvin Clark Jr. And Michigan State on the push with Nairn to Forbes in transition for three. Davis leaning in on Banks, banging his way to the baseline, and another two-handed stump for Deontay Davis.
And with that versatile jump shot from the elbows up, and it is in.
McQuaid, the bullet pass underneath the reverse. No! And a tip jam by Kyle Arnes. The cherry on top for the Spartans.